A young girl watches as her mom, a single mom, work hard to work her way up at a small wine distribution company. With only a high school diploma, her mom started as a secretary and eventually worked her way up to a director. She watched as her mom worked long hours and weekends to achieve that goal. She noticed when her mom couldn't make it to her school assemblies, and she noticed when her mom was late to pick her up. Her mom was committed to furthering her career to provide them a better life, but at a cost. Commitment is a word I'm sure everyone has heard, and commitment is something we all practice every day. We all have goals, probably a few, and as we evolve, those goals shift, and when there are many goals, we prioritize them. For that mom, she prioritized her career. She prioritized her career with her daughter in mind, of course, because the reward of that next promotion and next pay increase outweighed the lost time with her daughter. The reward of having more time in the future, as she would hope, would outweigh the time lost now. Though that young girl didn't reap the benefits of that time spent with her mom when she finally achieved her goal, her two younger sisters did. That young girl grew up with aspirations to move to a big city and climb the corporate ladder at a Fortune 500 company. And she did. Like her mom, that young girl started as a secretary with hopes to land a sales role on a big customer team. She remained committed to her goal and stayed with that company. Restructure after restructure, she pivoted, still committed to her goal. The next restructuring was announced and she found herself unemployed. Devastated and feeling like a failure, she found a job with a small company. It wasn't her goal, it wasn't her passion, but it was a decent job. A year later, she would apply back to a job at that Fortune 500 company. She felt the role was a step back, but decided to proceed anyway and get her foot back in the door. A year after that, she applied for a huge promotion on the largest customer team in the company. Her mentors told her it was impossible to skip that many levels, and it was too important of a customer for them to accept someone inexperienced. Ha! Human Resources questioned her application, thinking it was a mistake. Despite all that, she was committed, and she was going to try, and she got the job. Do you think Olympians are told, there's no way you'll beat that record? It can't be done. Of course not. That young girl was me, and I'm here to tell you that commitment pays off. You can achieve anything you commit to, despite what anyone says. I hope you've learned a few things about commitment from this story. Number one, anything can be achieved if you're committed. Number two, commitment is a long-term decision. And number three, sacrifices are made for nearly every commitment. I encourage you all to take some time to evaluate your commitments, those you're actively working on, and those you may have pushed to the side. Again, anything is achievable with commitment. Thank you.